powerful name and a complex rivalry. For one side, the Big Orange is just not a color they can sit with, and the other side, Crimson, has them seeing red. Easy to assume everyone here has a lighter in hand. Now we get to see who will use it. On the banks of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium in Knoxville. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Tennessee Volunteers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
The history of college football has many ties to the military. Tennessee's Neyland Stadium with over 101,000 fans in place.
The Vols ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Alabama's offense will go on the attack first. Crimson Tide dominated the last time they saw the Vols blowing out Tennessee.
Man, Reese, it was roll tide roll as soon as they got off the bus. David, they were bigger, they were stronger and faster, and it showed up on the scoreboard.
Oh, and Tennessee hasn't forgotten about it. You've had a year to stew on it and do something about it because you had a lot of mistakes a year ago.
From the gun, it's Hill. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. That one just came off his hand badly. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Now here's Russell. Left side is Edwards. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Keeps it moving, it's Hill. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Russell. Here comes the heat. It's complete to the right. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Looking for a man. It's Russell. Out wide left, it's Ford. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another 1st down. Russell on play action. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Touchdown, Volunteer! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did the pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Brings a return out across the 25. Gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. Keelan Russell. Rushes on. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They'll need a bunch on second down. Hand it to the back. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The run inside. It's Hill. They were all over it. Long way to go on second down. They go play action with Russell. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Russell from the gun on third down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking for space. It's Hill. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. Needs it. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Volunteers offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And the man leading the attack, George McIntyre. He's trying to flush that last performance. 4 interceptions and just a single touchdown pass. Hits inside. It's Bishop. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line.
And I think this is the key in this game, man. These rivalry games, it's about passion, it's about emotion. And coming to this game, we saw him last week, man. He had over 100. Last year in the blowout, he was a non-factor. He's got to be the catalyst in this game. You can't have a repeat of what happened a year ago, where you're throwing the football because you're behind and you got beat down. Got to establish the line of scrimmage.
Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. 2nd and long here. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Trying to squeak through the pile. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. And the Vols pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Look out! Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. The Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Wants to go up top on second down. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. The Vols will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Russell on play action. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And this is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick six here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick six rattled him a little bit. And if he's out here now seeing ghosts, he's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. You've got to be able to turn the page and have a short memory, because this thing is going in the wrong direction for their signal call.
Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. Turning it on. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. He'll take a deep shot here. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Man, that's an impressive play. This dude is so dominant. And I'll tell you, we don't have enough time in this broadcast to list off all the great Alabama D linemen, especially in recent years. That play right there, that reminds me of a guy I played against back in the day, Cornelius Griffin, playing on the inside of Alabama's defensive line. You knew every single time you dropped back, you were going to have that guy in your lap. He was always pushing the pocket, and he was always collapsing it with his speed and athleticism and his first step. That last play right there reminds me of some of these great players we've seen on the Crimson Tide D-line here in recent years.
Offense breaks the huddle on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Somehow got the screen into that traffic. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a fourth down.
And that's just not the start they envisioned for this football game. First possession, you got a punt. Second possession now, fourth and short. I'm interested. Do they push the gas pedal and be aggressive, because it has been a slow start and they haven't gotten things going, and do they try to force it here?
The kick is on its way. Fields the punt. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Here comes that Alabama offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They go play action with Russell. Throws for the tight end. It's dropped after taking the hit. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Throwing Russell. They're all over it. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. To the air, it's Russell. Oh, pressure's coming. Going to try to get it himself. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. They'll need a bunch on second down. He's looking to throw. This time he's got his man. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Well, what you know about Josh Heupel in this offense is they're explosive, and they always seem to have a dude outside of wide receiver. They normally have multiple guys like that. You obviously lose Chris Brazzell, a big-time playmaker.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
And the Volunteers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Sells to fake. Rush right in his face. Left side is Bishop. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. The quick game. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down. And the Vols will try to pin them back with the punt. On the return. He's brought down, and he looked for room to return it, and there wasn't much there. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Turns it upfield. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. Handoff to the lone back. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Russell on play action. Out wide right, it's Rodgers. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Russell snags it. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. On the move. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Fresh set of downs going up top. Unleashes it on the run. Makes a deep grab. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Sells the run, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Long way to go on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Hauls it in. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And that's his 2nd sack of the day. And guess what, dudes? He leads the nation in sacks. You better know where he is on every play. That dude has a knack for getting quarterbacks on the ground.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Motion from the wide receiver. Keelan Russell gets it to the back. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Keelan Russell unleashes one. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. So here is the Tennessee offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Despite all the bitterness in the Alabama-Auburn rivalry, to many, this game, Alabama-Tennessee, has the richest tradition and carries the most importance.
And you think of some of the legends that have trolled the sidelines in this rivalry, right? Paul Bear Bryant, Johnny Majors, Nick Saban. This has been such a critical game, not just in the SEC, but all across college football as well, David.
Yeah, in 1901, going back that far, this rivalry, the fans absolutely...
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
The Volunteers line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Going to field this one in tight quarters. And the returner is stopped. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. On the ground, it's Hill. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. Powers inside. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Now here's Russell. He's going to take off. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. They go to the counter. Nice move to keep running.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, if they could stop the run, it was going to be really, really hard on the offense. And I just love the tenacity they're playing with right now. This front 7 are flying around, getting to the ball carrier. This running back has had nowhere to go today.
Alabama will get the 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. They give it to him again. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Sends it back in motion. Throwing Russell. Out wide left, it's Hill. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Quick give. It's Hill. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Quarterback keeper. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Complete to start this drive. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Out of the gun, looking to throw. He unleashes a long one. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. Drives inside. Breaks into the open. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. And he's in. Pounding his way in for the score. Touchdown ball. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And he caps things off with a scintillating 68-yard scoring run. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Running inside, it's Hill. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. Swamped immediately. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. defense. They've got him at the 27. Going to stop play here as one of the Volunteers remains on the field. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Quickly to the tight end. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. And they got him.
Now, I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
The Vols send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On his way back from the 20. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Straight ahead, it's Hill. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. They'll ride him again. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Searching for space. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. Using his legs, it's Bishop. Oh, he's got some space. He's got 99 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. He'll do it himself. And he's brought down after a short gain. And the Volunteers want to pick up the tempo.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Vols are marching down the field. He'll do it himself. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to...
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. They go play action with Russell. Left side is Edwards. Could not make his way to the corner. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Punt is on its way. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Wants to throw on first. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Volunteers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw.
Makes a grab and room to run. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. From the gun, it's Bishop. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Tight end now in motion. Handoff again. Might have a chance. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. Bust a pass. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Good job just to get rid of that one. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Touchdown, Tennessee! Gets it into the end zone.
This has been an outstanding job by this football team in the middle 8, right? The last 4 minutes of the first half, they score a touchdown, and here in the first 4 minutes of the second half, they score another. They've changed the scoreboard. They've changed the momentum. Their confidence right now is very, very high, but this is one of those areas situationally in the game coaches are always harping on, and they have executed perfectly.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Coming out with it, it's Jenkins. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with the Mississippi State Bulldogs in their matchup against the number 2 team, the LSU Tigers. And it's Mississippi State who are faring well right now in their quest to turn this season around. 2-3 would hardly be 5-0, but if they can close this out, they've accomplished something. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game inside Neyland Stadium. We've been treated to one special performance on the ground from both teams, gouging the opposing defenses for big chunks of yardage. Why throw it when you've got rushing attacks like these? With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Alabama and Tennessee plays out.
Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
Yeah, so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. Opens up the whole field, the whole offense, and this Orange fan base goes absolutely bananas.
The Vols in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Selling the fake. Fires to the big fella. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. And the Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
The run inside. It's Bishop. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Vols pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The option, the keeper. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Looking for space. It's Bishop. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Right side, it's Davis. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And this one is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Tide ready to roll on offense. Their first possession of this third quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Just smothered on the play. Second and long here. They'll run him again. They put the brakes on it. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. Now here's Russell. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Looks it in. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Can hold on in the face of the contact. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Got him on the RPO. Taken down. The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. The Vols will punt this one away. Making his first move. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Personal foul.
That was a reckless hit by the defender. The kickers are in a vulnerable spot, and they have to protect them. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown tie. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown, 24-17. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. The offense has been really productive both ways, both scoring and giving up the ball, David.
Yeah, the boom-or-bust offense is not good. Like, we have to take care of the football. It's a premium to take care of the football. Every time you've taken care of it, Palmer, you've driven down the field and had successful drives.
I didn't have this on my bingo card, I'll be honest. Turning the ball over this much and still having to lead, but their defense and special teams have done their part. Offensively now, just do your job, and you're probably pulling away in this one.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Time to take a shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Hits inside. It's Hill. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Keeps it himself. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Doing it himself again. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Just going to keep it after the snap. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Out wide left, it's Rodgers. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Out wide right, it's Rodgers. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains, it's 1st down at the 27. Motion from the wideout. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Long way to go on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Tide trying to pay off this red zone trip. Russell. Left side is Edwards. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Russell on play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Dropping back, it's Russell. Into the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it out. It's Dodson. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. Quick give. It's Bishop. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. And the Volunteers moving quickly to the line. Man, is he having a day for the Big Orange, already over 150 yards.
Yeah, and showing you a little bit of everything, Reese. I mean, he can break tackles. He can make you miss. He's doing it all for this offense, and I would continue to feed him, and I guarantee you the Orange fans are going nuts.
Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game, are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Here comes the Heat. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. And the Vols will call on their punt team. Trying to get started. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Here comes that Alabama offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Caught. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Keelan Russell. He finds a dead spot in the middle. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. They'll move the wide receiver. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. On the option. He'll toss it. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Volunteers headed quickly to the line. Give to the running back. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Got his man. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Vols have their offense in high gear. And it seems like every time they throw it, it's first down time in Tennessee.
First down time, and then let's go again. Let's throw it again. These offenses are not afraid to...
Fires toward the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. 2nd and long here. Running inside. It's Bishop. Breaks into the open. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Fresh setter downs going to the air. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. The defense able to hold them to a field goal on that last drive, and now this offense will try to answer, and they need a touchdown. Sees an alley. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give on the counter. He's got the first down. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Russell from the gun on 3rd down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open.
This guy is just playing like they're All-American his last couple of games out. And the last game he had 2 sacks. He just registered his 2nd sack in this game. He has been virtually unblockable.
The Crimson Tide will bring a punt team on the field. Trying to make one miss. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So here is the Tennessee offense. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up. He'll throw on 3rd down. He's taking the shot. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football, had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the 4th quarter. Time to go win it.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. What a huge play, what a huge mistake that was with that last interception. And now this offense has a chance late. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Throwing Russell. Rushes on. Lets it fly. Got a man in the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Motion from the wide receiver. They go play action with Russell. Out wide left, it's Rodgers. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Sets his feet, it's Russell. Fires to the tight end. Hit and run down right at the line of scrimmage. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Again, it's Russell. Right side, it's Edwards. They'll stop him short on 3rd down, and this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. Punt is in the air on 4th down. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. On the RPO, got it. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. Out wide right, it's Matthews. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Lets it fly. He's got it down the field. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. This offense thought they had the defense reeling on its heels, but the D stands tall and comes up with a sack.
Yeah, but why not, right? If I make a big play, I got no problem going back to it. But the defense said, I got you. I understand what you're doing. I know you're going back to it. They were ready for it. They had the answer for it, and they got the QB and got his butt on the ground.
And the Vols with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Leaves it in his belly. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down decision. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! And now the lead is extended a little further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Here he comes with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tide ready to roll on offense. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. They'll need a bunch on second down. Russell. Left side is Rodgers. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Long way to go on second down. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Makes the grab. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Now here's Russell. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And down he goes. A sack on fourth down, and the defense gets the football back.
And you had to. I mean, the offense had to be aggressive. You're down multiple scores. Needed to make something happen right now. You had to be aggressive. I think you had to go for it on that fourth down. Now, obviously, the game's looking like it might get out of hand.
Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Checking in from the Tennessee sideline, there is a lot of excitement because this offense is outperforming a much higher-ranked team defensively.
Touchdown, Volunteers! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide. Football time in Tennessee is all Big Orange right now as the Vols have built a big lead.
And you can hear the Tennessee fans, and they're yelling Rocky Top at the top of their lungs. Tennessee's got it going. Jesse, later in the game, second half, this is right where they wanted to be.
I just think momentum's a real thing, and they've been able to ride that momentum here in the second half. When plays have presented themselves, they've taken advantage of those opportunities, and that's why Rocky Top is pulling away.
And he added the extra point. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Russell on play action. Right side, it's Rodgers. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Russell will throw for it on fourth. Fires to the middle. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Alabama pushing the tempo.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Keelan Russell. Look out. Slings it downfield. It's caught. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Looking to throw again. He's got an open man. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Extending the play. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We'll get a stoppage here for an injured player for the Tide. That's the big sophomore tight end who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on him. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. Out wide left, it's Davis. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. They've got him corralled. Alabama calls its second timeout of the half. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. Now the Tide uses its 3rd and final timeout. And we'll see if this is an issue the rest of the way. They have no way to stop the clock. And it slips just inside that right upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. They'll move the tight end. Throwing Russell. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Russell. They're all over him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. 2nd and long here. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He uncorks one deep. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. They go play action with Russell. Got his man. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on fourth down. Fourth down, Russell. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. Going to stop play here as one of the Volunteers remains on the field. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Tackled after a gain of 4 on the play, and that takes us to the 2-minute timeout. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Using his feet, and he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He nails it. A 58-yard field goal.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Russell gets open down the middle. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Sets his feet. It's Russell. Unloads to the right. Nice play to knock that one down. Neyland Stadium alive. A cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. Now here's Russell. Out wide right, it's Ford. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. Alabama quickly back to the line. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Keelan Russell. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Picked off to stop the threat. They knock him down, but the offense going to get away with that one, as this will be a pass interference call against the defense. So the game will continue for at least one more play as the penalty gives the offense an untimed down. Drops back on 1st down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Down in the end zone. The big play there, and the defense gets the stop. Tonight it's Tennessee who will celebrate its victory throughout the Volunteer State as they have turned back the tide to lay claim to this rivalry once again. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.